What up? What up? What up? Just back in from Little League opening day. Opening day here in Sacramento for Lamb Park Pacific Little League. Super dope. At a parade and everything. Anyway, made a pick during that time when I was at the parade. I picked Otto Lopez. Now, my pick before that was Heliot Ramos. This is actually my 17th round pick. I don't know why I put 16th round pick in the system. Should be 17th round. Anyway, Otto Lopez was my 16th round pick. This is my 17th round pick I'm making here. I did not broadcast my 16th round pick. Heliot Ramos, Ryan Reynolds, Dalen Lyle, JT Realmuto, William Abreu, Jacob Wilson, and Dalen Lyle I considered taking up here with Ramos. Jordan Lawler, unexpected. Jack Leiter needed a pitcher. Trout, I guess you don't care about the injuries. You like Colson Montgomery. You got a good catcher there. Catcher value for Wells there probably not bad. This guy took a spot on Hunter Greene, Ramon Laureano, and Mickey Moniak. I guess there's not too many outfielders left. You got to get him there. Royce Lewis. Okay, Luis Arias. He went very early. Luis Arias went extremely early. That is like, I'm a Luis Arias guy, and I had him on my radar, but he went pretty early before he was on my radar. Polanco, I would have loved if he would have gotten back. Andrew Abbott, Sal Frelick is another good outfielder. I would have had to consider if he made it back. Gleyber Torres, but I got Otto Lopez. Otto Lopez came back to me, and he actually fits my team perfectly. I need a mid-infielder. I need a backup for a shortstop and second base. He was, this new system I have will show you the drafted players. He was 12 picks below, makes him a 10% pick value. So I did not think he was coming back. He's one of the guys I crossed off my list when I drafted Heliot Ramos. So then it went Otto Lopez, Simeon, Senga, McGonigal, Berger, Ohape. I would have liked to come back to me. None of these guys I had on my list. Ponce, early, Musgrove. So I guess I'm actually really surprised to get this gentleman. So let's put it into my system. Not that one. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Share window. This one. This one. Yeah, there we go. All right. So like I said, I have this new thing where it shows me how these last picks drafted players, and Otto Lopez, he was a 12 pick, shorter value, over value for a 10% value. So like I said, here's the other one. So some picks I do not have in my system are the 2, 3, 4 pick from here. So let's see, there's Ohape. The next pick was Ponce, Cody Ponce. Ponce, and then it went Carnley early, Joe Musgrove. Joe Musgrove. Joe Musgrove. Okay. Now they're in. Man, I'm so surprised to get a player that I would have taken a few picks ago to fall to me. I got 2 outfielders I can take here, man. I can get another outfielder here, which I'm very surprised by. I guess I would have figured Adolis Garcia and Jordan Beck would both be gone. But then again, I have no understanding of why people are jumping these bad pitchers up so far. I guess that's what happened when, interesting on that. Let's see how I am on pitching, because that's why they jumped him up. Because honestly, y'all know I haven't drafted a pitcher in a while. I have not drafted a pitcher since Skubal, Mason Miller, and then I drafted 8, 9, 10 pitcher, and then 13. So I've been off pitcher. I've been feeling my hitter right here, and that's why I went pitcher here, because I want to be able to fill my hitter here when people. This is where I feel the better value is here. I feel the best value for pitcher is here. I feel like you're taking hitter here, and then you got to take pitcher here, you're doing it wrong. I feel like you got to take pitcher here and take hitter here. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. kids are running around. My son has his best friend over right now. They are ruckusing. So it is time to decide what outfielder I need. That last Otto Lopez pick was really good because it brought up my average. That was my main thing why I was not drafting the homie Adolis Garcia, because his average. But I guess now I'm pretty locked on just drafting Adolis Garcia. 32. I gotta let George Beck go. Do I need bases? No, I need homers more than bases. See, here's where I'm at. My average rank and my total rank. See, average and total. I need homers more than bases. I'm in the top third in stolen bases, so I should go Garcia instead of back here. Plus, I did just get that gift of Otto Lopez. That's a gift. Man, I legit almost picked this guy. Where's he at? Adolis Garcia. I almost picked him when I was back here picking Caleb Durbin. I almost picked him again when I was picking Heliot Ramos. I knew I wasn't going to get him when I picked Otto Lopez. So now that I've got him, the last of those home runs, and when Dirty Power does not even hurt me, despite the fact that the Dirty Power cleanup has been taken. Dirty Power cleanup has been drafted in Luis Arias. So there's no more Dirty Power cleanup. But you have so many at-bats with a decent batting average. How many at-bats do I have? 5,200 at-bats. And I'm right there with a 258 batting average. So, yeah, the move is to take Adolis Garcia and just put him on the team and just feel so lucky that he fell. His ADP is 220. We are now at pick 245. His highest draft has been 263. 203 has been his low, and that's lately. I remember I was getting him 21st round early in Gladiators. Stoked I was on him early, so I'm going to stay on him now. Let me do some diligence. I'm really excited to get this Adolis Garcia pick if it all checks out here in this area. Let's just go right here. We'll just go with Adolis Garcia news. Man, this is a coup. This is a straight up coup. He's been traded for by the Phillies. 1 year, $10 million to be a primary right fielder. Defensive abilities, lineup packed with stars. Yeah, I'm down for him. I'm going to give him a shot. I really like him. Let's take a look at the Phillies. Let's just see how their lineup is shaped. Now I got him for like 85% of the 87%. Let's go. They got nobody else out there. They traded. They've let guys go. They don't have the depth there. They've got the kid in center field. Okay. They got Marsh. They got Rojas and Otto Kemp. They want to play. They want to play Adolis Garcia. Where's he hitting in the lineup? Tell me he's got some juice. Hitting 6. That's a juicy lineup, though. Trey Turner, Schwarber, Marsh. Righty. So he can move up and hit here for Bohm. If Bohm's not driving in runs, there might be times when that happens. There might be legit times when that happens. He's not going to lead off, and he's not going to hit 8th. But they do like to go. Who do they platoon in there? They platoon righty, so he will hit 5 right here when Sosa comes in the game automatically. Okay, I like that. So let's just draft him. There's no reason to not draft him. Double check again that he is not hurt. Let's just double check him right here. Even though this is already in our other sheet. Yeah, cleanup spot this season. He's a candidate. So, I mean, if he's a candidate, I got him. I'm going to put him down for what does the stat system say? Let's switch back to the other one. And whatever this other stat system say, I think is pretty accurate. This one, it says 25, 70, 75, 10, 236. I'm drafting right now on the clock. Adolis Garcia. I can't believe he fell this way far to me. There he is. Got him. Wow. That is a coup. Let's see how these numbers turn out. Jeez. How did that happen? How was that guy my 4th outfielder? That's what I'm saying. I'm concentrated on doing something right. He could technically be my 5th outfielder if because I have soderstrom. It's still yet to be determined. But wow, I really like that so much. That guy is, I don't have a guy with 30 home runs. I have 28, 28, 27. Then I have him with 25. So that there's no way I could even looked other position. There's no way I could have looked catcher or anything there because I needed outfielder, so it's as good as position. It's probably the most scarcity there. The highest return for him above replacement below. Like that's the thing I'm thinking of. As you get down below here, I don't have any faith in Cold Cowser. And then you're into a whole different type of player. I don't need Justin Crawford's profile. I don't need TJ Friedel's profile. Stanton, I'm not going to use that. None of these other are power hitting outfielder profiles. Matt Wallner, 400 at bats. I'm not going to use that in a DC. I'm still trying to get starters. So the power hitting outfielder profile is what I had to go for there, and I got that. I can't believe I got back to the power hitting outfielder profile because that was the only one left for a long time. That was the most home runs hanging on the board. Geez, that's what happened because I pushed pitcher. I went hard pitcher, so everybody else had to get back into pitcher. I have not drafted a pitcher in 4 rounds, and I am still 4th total in pitching. Everybody else is, let me see how many pitchers have been drafted. I have 6 pitchers. The average number of pitchers is 6.5. That's just fine. I have a complete and total plan for my next 3 pitchers. I'm beyond not worried about it. I'm feeling very confident about it. Wow, my team is coming out fiery. Here's my depth chart right there. Boom. Let's see. Greene, Cruz, Ramos, Garcia. That is pretty tough. Pretty tough. Let's see. Here we are, Team 5. 2nd in average at bats. Still low in home runs. Still getting back into runs. Getting back into RBIs. High in stolen bases. Good in average because average is a close variance. Leading the league in average innings pitched, wins, saves. I've only drafted 1 reliever, so that's fine. Strikeouts, ERA, and whip. So I'm in 4th right now for average total. Let's see for total. That's average starters. That won't change any difference. Total. I cannot be in 1st. I am in 1st, but that's because I've picked in the 5th. In other teams. So at least the worst I could be is 11th because I'm beating these 4 teams right now. Okay, also let's take a look at how bad the pitching has gotten lately. This is the pitchers that have been drafted and the value they've been drafted at. So Musgrove fell all the way back there because he's got some bone chips or something. I wasn't touching him, although he's been touched by me a lot earlier in the year. I already have good pitching. These guys got jumped. Senga jumped. Mike Burrows jumped. Hunter Greene, he might be injured. Andrew Abbott, Cincinnati to that. So yeah, I'm curious to see who the worst valued player is. Let's look at this again. Let's look at innings pitched and at-bats. I need some more at-bats from third base and catcher, and I should be okay. And then other than that, I can do what I would like. I'm leading the league in outfield at-bats, but that's because Soderstrom is counting there as well. All right, well, I call that a good pick, man. I don't know. I call that a really lucky pick to get Adolis Garcia there, so I'm going to go ahead and just continue on with this roster here. We'll put Garcia at outfield 4. So, yeah, stoked. Very, very stoked on this team. Currently in first place, but that doesn't mean anything. A lot of picking to go. But I do like the team. I'm very balanced. If you look at where the stats come from, I'm trying to balance them out. Trying to get some home runs and some counters from players who mix counters instead of unbalanced counters. So I've been concentrating on that. And I feel like my average is actually pretty good for where I need to be. In terms of counters, in terms of average for what you should have. Here's the average money targets. I'm up above those 0, 0, 3, 3, 3, and then right behind an average. And here, in terms of ratio and ERA, it's dang near impossible to get to the money targets on those. But I will try. So, anyway, coming back around, it's going to be a while till I get another pick. But, loving this team. Loving it. It's too good. Looking to get another arm. Always looking to buy arms.